Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. You guys know what time it is. We're going to be having a discussion around Kaspa. If you enjoy these Kaspa updates, you guys know what to do. Smash that like button, but now let's get right into it. So looking across the board, we can see a continuation of red from yesterday, pretty much flowing, still. And again, shouldn't really be a big shocker for any one of us due to the fact that, we have seen Bitcoin retesting 60,000 support just earlier yesterday. So of course, that is going to have a negative impact on, the altcoin market. As far as Kaspa is concerned, though, Kaspa is once again down a little bit, but we're going to take a look at what's really happening with Kaspa and, of course, what is really yet to come. Looking at the price of Kaspa, 14.6 cents. Down 4.2% once again in USD comparative, also down about 3.7% in Bitcoin comparative. The market cap is at about $3.7 billion and the 24-hour trading volume is at about $43.1 million. But let's shift our focus and really analyze and see what is happening. And yes, I've been reading the comments, whether they're on Twitter or whether they're just on my channel specifically. A lot of people in the community are frustrated with the price action Kaspa is showing recently. But again, guys, this is a continuous reminder to each and every one of you guys. You need to understand that, these are things that you need to understand that happen in crypto. You're not going to see a continuation of green left and right. I personally project, and again, this is my own personal opinion, I think there are, whales that are trying to keep the price of Kaspa down, and I'll tell exactly why I think that just shortly in a bit. So, before we get into it, as always, just a quick disclaimer, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So, number one, dominance went up, and that is to be expected when uncertainty is there for crypto. There's bearish momentum for Bitcoin. We do tend to see the dominance index picking up. Why does it pick up? Because people tend to, put money from altcoins into Bitcoin. So, there's a rotation, and that causes dominance to go up, which means, pretty much that, altcoins are going to lag. And that's exactly what you're looking at happening right now across the board. Looking at Bitcoin, as I've said earlier, Bitcoin retested that 60K support line. Let me zoom in for you guys. But since then, we have seen a little bit of wick towards the upside. Let's give it a refresh live to see if anything has changed for BTC. So yeah, $61,338. So far, that support has played out as to be expected. But you really want to see Bitcoin sitting above $64,000. You guys know the importance of that. I don't really need to reiterate that. That's been something I've been talking about for pretty much over the last few months. Telling you guys the importance of that. And every time the price of Bitcoin has gone above that specific level, we have seen Bitcoin retesting some, crazy highs. And that's pretty much what we have seen back in July, August, even September. But let's shift our focus towards Kaspa and really understand what's going on. So you could see this for yourself. Kaspa went down to 14 cents yesterday, but since then, as Bitcoin has gone a little bit up, so has Kaspa, of course. Which is, of course, nice to see. If you want to put this into perspective, Kaspa is up about 5%. And I know a lot of people are going to come out and say, that's nothing. Why is Kaspa not going back into the, this red zone, which is, of course, all-time high territory? Because it clearly is lagging against the market. And why I personally believe that, Kaspa is, there's a bunch of whales that are keeping the price of Kaspa down on purpose. Reason as to why I think that is because this. If you're looking at this key resistance, I've continuously, emphasized the importance of this key resistance at 17.3 cents. And, the price of Kaspa hovered, right below this key resistance several times, guys. We're talking about, pretty much weeks and weeks of, consolidation below here. And, the crazy thing is, this is not even a big move. This is not even like a 5% move for Kaspa to break out of this key resistance. So that itself shows me that, this is, possibly manipulation occurring right now within the price of Kaspa. Maybe a bunch of whales are trying to keep the price of Kaspa down. But, again, that's my own personal opinion. But definitely the lag is there. And I predicted this lag literally around this range when we were in August, when we continuously saw this key resistance being rejected. I, told you guys around here that, it is lagging against the broader market. And it really shows right now how much it is lagging. And I know the frustration is definitely there, but this is where your due diligence and research comes into play. As I've said, do your due diligence research, really understand what you're getting yourself into, and invest what you can afford to lose. If you have done that, at the end of the day, patience is your number one key to follow, because let me tell you, I promise you that these swings will always happen in crypto space. This is not the first time we've seen Kaspa itself. If we kind of go back historic price patterns, in November, we saw a retracement of about 40%. We saw at the beginning of the year a retracement of about 46%, and we saw massive swings of 30%. You can see several different times, and even from all-time high, which was back in August, we saw CAS drop into 40%. And again, that is due to obviously Bitcoin momentum. But I'm trying to make you guys understand that, market doesn't only go up. These times of, boring momentum do come, and you really need to understand that and really understand how you can make the most of it. So, diversification is key, number one. If your Kaspa is the only coin, or if any, specific coin that you only hold in your portfolio, then you are the one that is at wrong, no one else. You need to diversify your portfolio. So, some coins that do better than the other in certain times of the cycle, so your portfolio kind of stays balanced, and of course your risk gets lower. But let me know down below what you guys think. It's really important for the price to get back into the 78.6, but we'll take it one step at a time. Love each and every one of you guys. We'll see you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.